Well, it has been a hot June. It has been a dry June around here. And so far here at the TV station, we've only had 2,200ths of an inch of rainfall in 2012. It's been a little bit more on the east side of Lafayette and also out towards the agronomy farm, 9,500ths there. This is the driest since 1988. And notice the years that have had less than an inch of rainfall. Since 1887 in West Lafayette, we've only had 6 years with less than an inch. So it's hard to get less than an inch of rain in June. This is very rare for any stretch in the viewing area, let alone West Lafayette. And I tell you, there's no sign of any significant rainfall in this forecast, and the pattern to September is for drier than normal weather. So kind of get used to this. Above normal temps, below normal precip, kind of the standard even as we get into early fall. And tonight, there's nothing out there. It's a dry flow generally from the north. All the storminess in the Gulf of Mexico, also in the northeast, that will create a little troughiness in the eastern U.S. So it will keep temperatures pretty close to normal for a while. However, there's a heat wave to the west. Notice all the excessive heat warnings, the fire weather warnings of the west. That heat wave will eventually get in here as all the storminess on the east coast pulls eastward. But tonight it's really nice. We've got temperatures already in the 60s. Tomorrow morning, mid-50s, patchy shallow fog in places, 81 noon, and at 5 o'clock, 87 degrees, winds out of the south-southeast, 5 to 15. Still a fire danger that will be elevated tomorrow with dew points in the 40s and 50s. But I think Sunday it could go pretty high because we'll have more wind. And some isolated storms Sunday evening into Sunday night, only 20% coverage though, and then dry, windy, and cooler as we get into next week, followed by what looks to be a pretty significant heat wave as we get into July. Tomorrow, mid to upper 80s area wide, 86 Monticello, 87 at Lafayette, 86 Fowler, but the humidity will be very, very low. And as we drop into the 60s tomorrow night, we'll rise into the low 90s Sunday with a pretty stiff south to southwest wind, 91 Lafayette, 92 Frankfort, and about 92 at Peru and Rochester, 91 at Morocco and Kentland. And it's that Sunday evening and night we may pop a couple isolated storms around here. There's the front kind of sagging in from the northwest. There's the 91, the wind on Sunday. Now it'll be windy Monday, dry north wind and cooler. 81 for the high. Will be in the low 80s Tuesday and Wednesday with very, very dry air in place. Fire danger will be back up, but then it starts to warm up again. The front will start to move back north as low pressure departs eastern Canada. It'll be to 93 on Friday, so enjoy the low here in eastern Canada, bringing in the seasonable air, because once that gets out of here, there's the heat wave. That will expand, and I tell you what, once we get into July, the heat is on. We're talking 100 degrees in the forecast at that point. 87 tomorrow, though, and 91 Sunday. The wind will crank up on Sunday with a couple isolated storms late in the day into Sunday night. And then low 80s Monday to Wednesday before we get a 93 Friday. Dan and Ross, Caleb.
Caleb, Chad.
I'm sorry, Caleb. The heat's got me flustered.
From
that point onward, it is really going to stay hot for a while.
So what you're saying is enjoy this 87, 91 dry heat because hundreds are on the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm also going to enjoy. Boy,